Alright guys, I am back with the second part of this video. Alright, let's get this going here. Alright, so like I was saying, I already took this one out. If you do this and you notice maybe it's a little bit crowded up on the connection pieces here, you can always take a little bit of alcohol and a cotton swab or something like that and clean it up. Also, some people use like pencil erasers because that usually helps as well. I usually like to use the alcohol trick a little bit more myself. But let's get back to this. Okay, so most of these lights actually worked. The only one that didn't was this one. I had taken this out on a previous at a previous time about a week ago, and I just left it out because the bulb wasn't working anyway. So anyway, the ones with the bigger brown, I guess you could say handles. I don't know, it's not really a handle. But these ones are the ones that work the gauge. So there's 4 of them in this model. This is 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one here. Alright. So, what we're going to do, take this one out, and take this one out. And I'm just setting them aside on my seat over here. I actually am replacing them with LED lights, blue ones. I actually had other ones that are over here. These guys. Now, for some reason, these ones worked at first, and they worked really well. But they stopped working, and I'm not 100% sure why it is that they stopped. I'm actually wearing gloves because I'm not sure if the oils on my skin are going to affect the way the bulb works or not. So it's always a good idea, especially when working with headlight bulbs, which obviously I'm not right now, but it's just an extra precaution. All right, so let's look at these bulbs real quick. So like I said, it has like a little cover on here, and the little cover can just kind of pull off if you really want it to. If not, doesn't matter. I'm replacing these anyway. So literally, the bulb just kind of separates from you just pull it out, and on the inside you can see that there are more metal connecting pieces, and let's see if I can get that in focus. It's going to be kind of hard. There are metal tabs on these bulbs that will hit those specific metal pieces, and unfortunately I can't get my camera in focus enough to actually show you the metal pieces, unfortunately. But once you pull them out, you'll be able to see them. And you just want to make sure that the new bulbs match up with the old ones a little bit. These new bulbs I have here, we're getting a little bit of, there we go. Alright, so as you can see, these have these have the metal pieces here. You can see these a lot better, probably because it's metal on a blue background kind of thing. Alright, so I think my phone is going funky a little bit here. Give me a second and I'll come back. Alright, I think that's probably a little bit better. Maybe. Anyway, alright, so I'm actually going to a blue LED, like I said. I had them before. It looks really cool. If you want, it's like if you want to put a little bit of extra style to your car. It's kind of a cool little thing to add to it. Alright, so literally what I'm doing is these just slide right into the existing hole where the other one was. These ones appear to be just a tiny little bit thicker throughout the top of it, but it shouldn't affect the way it actually fits in. So I'm gonna stick that back in there just like that. Want to make sure that it goes in the hole and it clips in. Okay. So that was the first one, and I've got, let's see, where's number 2 here? Alright, so once again, I can actually do this by hand, by putting a little bit of pressure with one hand, actually. Oh, I just lost it. But anyway, there's the other one. Might be able to see the metal a little bit more. Just barely. Alright, I fell between my lap here. Alright, so now I'm going to take another LED light and put that one in. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to finish putting these lights in the sockets, and then I will come back. Alright, see you in a minute. Alright guys, so interesting thing here. I was able to get them all back in except for one. That one that I told you that I took out earlier. I seem to have misplaced this part. I'm not exactly sure how either. If I was working on it, I would have put it right around in my car somewhere. And it just, I don't know, can't find it. Alright, so anyway, I have the 3 in here. The most important one being my my speedometer, of course. Which the speedometer are these 2. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook everything back up, and we'll try it out and see if it works. And if not, then I'll put the old bulbs back in. But for some reason, the older bulbs stopped working, so we'll see if these new ones do. And alright guys, there we go. Everything is back in, and like I was showing you before, here, white one goes, get some light, there we, well, no. Alright, so, white one goes there, there's a black one that goes right there, okay. Remember, this one goes here, and then there's another black connector that goes, let me get the light on it here, right there, well, yeah, right there, haha. Alright, so now that everything is back in, I'm not actually going to put anything back together yet, just in case this doesn't work. Alright, and remember I just flipped it over, because I was able to flip it forward before. See if I can zoom in. There we go. Alright, now we're going to see if this works. Put the light down. And it does not work. Now, that could be for a number of reasons. I noticed that the connection on some of them was kind of messed up. Well, by messed up, I mean like bent in. Okay, let me pull this back out. Also, maybe you can take this back, these things back out here, maybe twist them, get them in a, oh, yep, see, oop, there it goes, it works. So, maybe it's just a matter of getting them a different way here to get them to work. Yeah, those are working now. And then I'm just going to turn this one here. Yeah, that works now. Cool. Actually looks really good here, and you'll be able to see it in a second. Alright. Actually, on the screen it almost looks, or on the thing it almost looks purple. No, it's not actually purple. It looks purple, not purple. Maybe I can get a different, if I turn this top light off here. Still looks purple, but, it's not. And then on the next one, on the temperature gauge, it actually illuminates a little bit so you can kind of see it, but I'll have to find that other piece. But yeah, and then you just reverse the order of taking it out. You put the 4 screws back in, and I'll show you guys those again real quick. One right there. Actually, let me turn this over. There we go. Okay. And then one right there. And then 2 at the top. And then the other thing, remember, is that you want to, you're going to take your plastic piece and bring the light back over here. Alright. You're going to take your plastic piece here. Just make sure you put it in the right way. Kind of like that, if you guys can see. Okay. And then make sure that the steering wheel is all the way down. And you can kind of just, man, this is really shaky. Sorry, guys. I've noticed that it's really easy to just kind of slide it in from the side. Kind of like that. And that kind of just pretty much snaps back where it needs to go. And then you can just kind of push it in. And you can make sure that by pushing on all the edges, see it snapped in right there. Then this part's probably going to snap in too. Yeah, a little bit. Alright, so now everything is back snapped into where it needs to be. And then, just remember, you've got one hole right there that a screw goes into, and one hole right there. And then after that, you should be done. And enjoy the new light that you have on your dashboard, because it's pretty cool. I'm just saying, I'm excited. So, and I've noticed that a lot of people, they like putting red in. Some people like putting green or pink or purple. Whatever it is, whatever favorite color you have, you can find an LED light bulb for whatever color. And just go, just go wild with it, Make it your own, and just have fun. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, and hopefully I'll have another video for you guys sometime in the near future. Alright, stay safe.